Okay, it's me again. Today we're going to talk about another issue about buoyancy control. Okay, buoyancy control basically can be affected by many factors. I've been saying that. So specifically today we are talking about why not using hand, since hand is like very easy, right? You just scoop and then you go down, scoop then you go up. Okay, so while you're doing buoyancy training, why most of the instructors don't allow you to use hand, or try to minimize using your hand. Okay, main reason is because number one, using hand is easy, you already know, but using your lung volume to control the buoyancy, for example, when you breathe out, the timing of it descending is a little bit delayed, and then when you breathe in, the rate of you ascending, it takes about 1 or 2 dive for you to get to know this sensation. So if you're doing a buoyancy training and you're still using your hand, so when are you going to get familiar with your lung volume, which is easy to you, right? Okay, so the second reason is because your hand and your arms is basically there's a lot of muscle basically connected to your lung. Okay, see, let's say for example, this is your hand, and then it is actually connected to a lot of muscle of your rib. This is your head, okay, which the rib has your lung pocket inside. Okay, this is your waist. So whenever you move your hand up and down, you're basically pulling this muscle and then pulling the lung volume to expand. So basically, when you use your hand, you will, breathe in and out faster than normally you are. So if you do a lot, especially let's say you're floating up and you try to come down with using your hand, actually it is more difficult for you to sink, to descend. Why? Because when you're using your hand to try to scoop down, right, you're breathing in more. See, breathing in more, So you're scooping down, but you're breathing in more, so you will float more than you sink. Know what I mean, right? Okay, yeah. So try to not use hand, but use your lung volume, use your neutral buoyancy, and then fine tuning with your lung. Okay, maybe add with some fin. When you fin yourself down, no, they don't connect to your lung muscle. So basically, when you fin yourself down, you still can breathe out easily. Okay. So the third one is it doesn't look gracefully. We dive, we put our hand, you dive like this. Nah, it doesn't look good. Okay. Number 4, maybe hand has many other things to use for, like for example, taking camera, for example, giving hand sign, for example, holding to something, when you need to, like a line, like your body when you need to, and also your hand. There's lots of things involved. For example, taking out something from a pocket, for example, like deflate your BCD. So imagine if you're using hand, and one day when you need to use your hand, you do not know how to use your buoyancy control. So you know what I mean? Okay. And other things, like, it's quite hazardous actually. See? Yeah, this is you, this is your body, and this is your fin. See, it's quite streamlined. Let's say you put your hands out, suddenly anything that beyond your vision can get caught on your hand. So a lot of people, when they try to feed, and maybe they cut themselves with the coral, with the edge, maybe you use your hand and how come there's a mask on my hand? Somebody's diving and you grab their mask. And I've seen before, I think people grab people's regulator as well, or slap your body, or doing things that are not really good, because you may get other people panics. Okay, got cut. Okay, let's say there's a jellyfish floating here. When you dive, you can see what's in front of you, and when you use your hand, you caught a jellyfish and ow. Okay, then the jellyfish strangle around it, and then it causes a whole burn. That causes panic. Actually, jellyfish is just out, and then you just breathe in, then it's fine. Or anything that in front of you, you see, your eye can see. The jellyfish won't come to you, so you can just avoid them. So keep your hand. This is really not so nice. Correct? There's many other reasons. So when you're doing your training, if you're not so sure, then put more effort into understanding the buoyancy control. It is not a difficult thing. It is a feeling thing. If you don't feel it, you don't get it. So put more time into feeling that. Okay, and put less time into using your hand, because you know how to use your hand. I know you know how to use your hand. Okay.